Hi beautiful, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my favorite yellow setting powders. I love a good yellow setting powder just because I do have yellow undertones, and I feel like the yellow powders do help bring that out, and I just like the brightness that it gives where it's not super neutral but it has that slight yellow tint to it. So today I wanted to show you guys my favorite powders that were yellow. So my first favorite powder is the good old Sacha Butter Cup powder. If you guys don't know about the Sacha Butter Cup powder, you definitely should know about it. It's definitely one of my favorite yellow setting powders, and when I think of yellow setting powders, this one always comes to mind. It is a lighter yellow, but it's really, really beautiful. It just works so well on deeper skin tones, so this is definitely right up there. And so I'm going to try to kind of do like a little bit of the swatch or a little bit of a dab of these powders, maybe like that. Maybe you guys can kind of get an idea of what they each look like if I kind of dab them on maybe. The next powder is from Bakerie. This is the Bakerie Luxury Powder in Topaz. Now this one is more of a warm yellow. It's really nice. The regular banana yellow is just a little bit too light for me, so I love this one. It is really rich. It's like a mustardy yellow almost. I'm going to take a little bit of this powder and apply it right under there. It is a lot more fine than the Sacha powder. Although the Sacha powder is very fine, this one is just a little bit more fine. It's more like airy almost. So this is the Bakerie Topaz powder. Sometimes I feel like this powder is just a little bit too much for me. I tend to use this powder if my concealer is more on the neutral side. That way it can compensate and make it look a lot more yellow golden tone. But if I'm wearing a yellow concealer that's pretty, golden, on those days I would use a regular translucent powder or a powder that is a little bit lighter on the yellow side. The next powder is newer. It is from Too Faced. It's the Too Faced Born This Way translucent medium powder. It is called medium, but it's a very light pale yellow, and I'm gonna apply a little bit of that down on my arm right here. As you can see, it's kind of in between these two shades. It's right in the middle, and I really, really love this one. It's very, very fine. Very, very, very fine. It is similar to the Sacha almost. It's not as fine as the Bakerie, I feel like. I have been using this one a lot lately. I'm wearing it today, and I really, really, really love it a lot. The next one is from Beauty Bakerie. It is the Beauty Bakerie Flower powder in the shade yellow. Now this is the lightest yellow that I have in my yellow collection. This is pretty much a neutral shade, so I would only wear this on days where I was looking for almost basically a translucent powder that was actually translucent, not when I wanted that nice warm yellow. So this one is very, very light. It's basically white, and I'm going to put it right here so you can see what it looks like. You can see it's the lightest one out of these four swatches. It's pretty much translucent with the tiniest bit of yellow thrown into there. This is more so if you're looking for a neutral with a hint of yellow, then you can go ahead and use this bad boy. And it's really nice. It's really smooth. It feels very fine, and I love the way it looks on the face. So the next powder is a little controversial, but I can't front like it's not good, because it is good. This is the Huda Beauty powder in the shade Canufa. The only thing I don't like about this powder is the smell and the net, which I do have to cut out, which I will cut out right now. So I'm going to apply this one right here, and you can see it is still yellow, but it's completely different than all these other yellow shades. It's very close to the Sacha powder. Let me just put it next to Sacha. It is close to Sacha, but it's a little bit more yellow than Sacha. I do really love the color of this powder. When it comes to color, this may be my favorite one. I really, really love it. And the Too Faced one is really beautiful as well. I really love how yellow these two are. The next powder I'm going to show you guys is from Makeup Revolution. It is the banana powder. This one is also really light and very similar to the banana yellow powder. So this is it here. As you can see, it is very similar to the Beauty Bakerie powder in terms of how light it is, but it's still actually a little bit more it still actually has a little bit more yellow tint than the Beauty Bakerie powder. So I do like this one a lot, but again, I don't tend to reach for this powder because it is on the lighter side of yellow, and when I want something this light, I typically just go for an actual translucent powder. So I do have the Colourpop powder as well, which is newer to me, but I will show you guys this one as well. It is pretty light, but I wanted to show you guys. Actually, it looks very similar to the Makeup Revolution powder in terms of how light it is. So this is the Colourpop powder as well. I wanted to show you guys that one. I literally use it once, so I can't say it's a favorite, but I definitely wanted to add it to this video because it is a yellow based powder. I do have one more powder that I wish I knew where it was right now, and I really do not. I have no clue where it is. It's called Warm Saffron. It's from Dermablend. It is a more yellow version of this powder. This is the white version. I really wish I knew where it was so I can show you guys the powder, but it's very, very nice. It is very similar to maybe Sacha and this powder here, maybe, but it's not as yellow as these two shades and maybe even this one. So that is it for the video. I hope you guys did get some tips from this video in terms of yellow setting powders. Let me know some of your favorites down below because I'm always down to check out yellow setting powders because I love some yellow setting powders, and we'll check them out. So if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget, give me a thumbs up, comment down below, share with a friend, and I'll see you guys in my next video.